Before we move on to this part, I'd like to come back here and discuss this a little bit more. So, let's say you are from a college where your college doesn't have all of these good companies coming in, a lot of companies coming in, and you will have to send your resume to recruiters or you'll have to apply off campus. In that case, having a bunch of projects, like good quality projects on your resume, actually matters. And having internship experiences, like previous internship experiences, also helps along with these projects, along with DSA. So you will need to put something in your resume for it to stand out. And in that case, you will have to, focus on projects and learning new things and have like something very unique. It would be great if you could like put your projects in hackathons and mention these in your resume because there will be some stuff which will set you out from the crowd. Now, coming to recommended study materials, this is just some resources, but I will come to this separately. This is something for very much for beginners. I mostly used this Edureka site, which is on YouTube and it's completely free to just learn stuff. And I also used Geeks for Geeks, which is a site to learn small concepts. Python, I actually learned Python from Geeks for Geeks. It's a very simple crash course, teaches you about the data structures and how to use them, and has some small code examples that you can do. Then there's recommended books. Again, to start with, it's okay to if you read books of your choice. There'll be a lot of semester material that you'll also have to complete, and a lot of that will also cover some of this. So you'll learn your programming language, maybe Java. I learned Java in college, so I had to code in Java. So I read books on Java mostly, which were none of these, but these are good in case if you want to just start studying, learn, get used to the kind of questions that are actually asked in coding interviews. And it's great to start early, right? There is nothing stopping you. You can always start early. And for someone, if you are in a college where a lot of companies don't come, then you'll have to balance projects and DSA together. These are online courses. Again, I did a bunch of Python Flask courses on Udemy, and it was just like an interactive guide where they teach you how to build a e-commerce website from scratch, and I just followed along. It was free, I think. Yeah, it was free, and some of them I actually paid for, but in the end, I built something, and that itself felt good. So that feels good. There's YouTube as well with a bunch of tutorials on how to build certain projects from scratch, and people will tell you that it's very repetitive and a bunch of people have this, but you'll have to start somewhere, right? So you build a working project from scratch, you deploy it, you learn how to use version control, Docker, cloud, and then once you're done with this, then you can come up with your own idea, put it into code, and then come up with something on your own. But having some experience like this actually helps, even though it has been done a lot of times before. And these are a few topics. I will cover these in detail in another video. But programming fundamentals, this is something that is covered in the college course as well. There's data structures, which was the course actually in my second year of college. So algorithms was also a part of my coursework, so that helped. But if it is not a part of your coursework, it's great to start with DSA in first year itself. Object-oriented programming, something we learned in like class 12 in school as well. Here it's kind of same, it's just a little more in detail, and this is also sometimes part of your coursework. Version control is something that I felt like wasn't taught in college, so I had to understand and learn it on my own. this is where college clubs, coding clubs, workshops, seniors, people on YouTube can help you. Learn about Git and GitHub. It's very, very important. Look at VS Code integrations for Git and GitHub. I remember my friend like taught me how to do this, and I felt really easy. Like I couldn't understand what Git was to start with, but the extension helped me a lot in VS Code. And then there's web development. If you want to learn web development, there's databases, SQL, MongoDB, backend development frameworks, which could be Node.js, Express, Java, Spring, and then Flask, Django for Python. Depends on what you like. You can try a bunch of these and then choose yours. And that's it. I will go into more details on each of these in the next video. Thank you for watching.